Hello and welcome to Shelf Confidence, a podcast brought to you by the Pennsylvania Food Merchants Association that focuses on trends and innovations in the food and beverage retail industry. I'm Liz Kemry, your host, and today I have the pleasure of speaking with Anthony Gigliotti, who is the EVP of Sales and Marketing Procurement at Boyer's Food Markets. So, it has been a crazy 3 years. What is it that hits you as like some of the biggest issues or challenges that you guys have been able to rise up and meet?
No doubt about it. I still believe that us being in stock that much of the time garnished us a lot of return customers. Like after the pandemic, we still saw a lot of customers that we hadn't seen previously. And we know that because each store, they know everybody. I mean, the stores know their customers. We saw tons of new customers, and every store manager I talked to told me the same thing. Wow, we've had a lot of new people shopping us. And, over the months, I kept asking as I was getting out, hey, are you still seeing the same? It seems like we've kept a lot. We kept watching our
That's
customer
great.
count, even though everyone's customer count changed because obviously it was less trips and higher basket rings. We continue to see just by sight in our stores, knowing the people that shop us, that we got a lot of new customers, and we've kept them, and the sales show that.
We saw record inflation that we're still experiencing, and you and other food retailers are really trying to combat for customers. So when you look at that stress on your customer and what you can do to help them navigate that and affordably still shop and get the needs that they do need for their family, what are some of the programs or initiatives that you guys have started at Boyers that's helping families to deal with that inflation?
Great question. Honestly, that is probably the question on everyone's mind. I mean, you're seeing it through politics today of what is important to people. You're right. This is probably the biggest. I would say, I think during the pandemic, we made a decision corporately that we were not going to stop running ads. Okay. We continued. No doubt about it. We had to put on the front page that we can't guarantee all the product will be here. But we kept running ads. We kept asking for deals. We kept promoting and running circulars. Today, when you fast forward to today, what does it mean? I think our month-long programs have just skyrocketed. We have an average of 6,000 items on deal every day. We've really done everything we can as a merchandising staff to get every deal from the manufacturer that we can. And a lot of manufacturers have pulled back. They really have. So we kept about 6,000 items on deal. We continued during the pandemic, believe it or not, we started doing 3-day sales to make sure that customers could really, we focused on 10 items. We made sure we could get those items, and we put great prices on them. And wow, it just skyrocketed. We now do 3-day sales right now a month.
Oh, wow.
People have just really just jumped on that. We continue to run our pick 3 program in the deli department, where you pick 3 items and you're getting from $10. You're trying to make sure that people have convenience still and they have choices in that department. Our pick 5 in our meat department has been incredible. People before the pandemic, during the pandemic, and now we've really revamped our pick 5 in meat to actually add more items into that so people can shop that. And then on top of it, it's kind of interesting. We're doing the interview today. We just started our inflation busters. So our inflation busters are going to be up to 4 items a week that are basically like 19, 20 prices, or
Oh, wow.
basically like that. So, 99-cent pierogies today. BOGOs on items that you just traditionally don't see them on. We're trying to make sure that customers know you can come to us. We have 6,000 items on deal all the time. There are overlay promotions to make sure that each week when you come in, you're able to, feed the family for as much help as we can give you to feed the family.